Willow Glen and Almaden, two of the most talked about neighborhoods in San Jose. Very similar price point and almost opposite experiences. If you put a buyer in Almaden, they want Almaden. If you put a buyer in Willow Glen, they want Willow Glen. Almost nobody crosses over. So why does that happen? That's what we're getting into today. I'm Michael Rulfs with Coldwell Banker, and I grew up in Almaden. I know that area in Willow Glen so well, and I've worked with buyers looking in both areas. Some of them only wanted Almaden, and some of them would never leave Willow Glen. Today, I'm walking you through the real reasons people pick each one, and by the end, you'll know which one fits you. So let's get into it. So what do you actually get for the money? It's a very similar price point, the $2 to $3 million range, but it's a different house. In Almaden Valley, $2.5 to $3 million, you get a single family home with a real yard. Most homes run 2,200 to 3,500 square feet, and lots are about 6,000 to 10,000 square feet. Sometimes they're even bigger up near the foothills. In Willow Glen, $2.5 to $3 million looks different. You're looking at homes around 1,800 to 2,800 square feet, and the lots are usually smaller in the 5,000 to 7,000 square foot range. Sometimes even less than that. Same price, less house, less yard. That sounds bad on paper. It's not, because of what Willow Glen sells isn't square footage. It's location, it's character. Heck, it's the town itself. And we'll get into that. But on a raw value per dollar, Almaden wins hands down. You get more house, you get more grass, all for the same check. Now, you also have the age of the homes. This one matters more than people realize. Almaden Valley was largely built between 1970 and 1990. Master plan tracks, newer systems, bigger garages, layouts that match how people actually live now. Willow Glen was mostly built between 1920 and 1950. You have craftsman bungalows, Spanish revivals, Tudors, you have some Victorians, you have real architectural character. That sounds romantic. And it is. But older homes mean older systems. You have older plumbing, older electrical, smaller closets, very, very small closets. I hear that one a lot. Charming kitchens that need work to function the way you want them to work. If you buy in Willow Glen and you want it dialed in, plan for a renovation, or buying a home that's already been renovated at a much higher price point. A lot of buyers find themselves doing the first, buying a home and then doing a renovation. They pay $2.5 million for a house and another $500,000 to make it theirs. In Almaden, you're more likely to move in and live. Less renovation, less surprises behind the walls. You have newer roofs, newer HVAC, modern layouts, different work, different money, different timeline. So is it the village versus suburb? This is the biggest reason people pick one or the other. Willow Glen has Lincoln Avenue, a real walkable village or town. You have coffee shops, restaurants, wine bars, boutiques. You have movie nights, holiday parades. You can walk to dinner, walk to coffee in the morning, walk to a glass of wine after work. That's the entire pitch. People pay the Willow Glen premium because they want to live in a town, not just a neighborhood. Almaden Valley is the exact opposite. It's a suburb, cul-de-sacs, quiet streets, bigger driveways. You're not walking to dinner in Almaden, you're getting in the car. What you get in return is space, quiet, privacy, a driveway that fits 3 cars, and a yard the dog can run in. Those are two different ways of living. One isn't better than the other, they're just different. If you grew up in a small town and miss it, Willow Glen pulls you in. If you want to come home, close the gate, and decompress, Almaden pulls you in. So a big one is always connectivity and commute. Where you can get and how fast. Willow Glen sits right next to downtown San Jose. You're minutes from 280, minutes from 87, minutes from 101. You have SAP Center, San Pedro Square, Japantown. You have the airport is 15 minutes away. If you work downtown or in North San Jose, this matters. Almaden is further south. To get to the peninsula, you're taking 85 north, then you're either taking 280 or 101. That adds time. Not a deal breaker, but it's real time on your calendar. What Almaden trades for that drive is no through traffic. Nobody's cutting through Almaden to get anywhere. Well, you have a few people who cut through on Almaden all the way to McKean through Uvis to get to Gilroy or Morgan Hill. It's a little secret back way some locals who live in the South County use, but for the most part, no one is cutting through. The streets stay quiet because there's nowhere to go past them for the most part. Willow Glen has more traffic, more people moving through. That's part of being central. So pick your trade-off. Drive less and live in a louder area, or drive more and live quieter. Now another one is the outdoor lifestyle. They both have it, but different versions. Almaden has the foothills. Quicksilver County Park sits right at the edge of the neighborhood. Almaden Lake, Guadalupe Reservoir, hiking trails that start a 5-minute drive from most houses. You have mountain bike trails. You have the Almaden Lake Loop. It's outdoor heavy, trail heavy, and view heavy. If you're outside on the weekends, Almaden delivers. Willow Glen's outdoor is a little different. You have Pellier Park, the Los Gatos Creek Trail, Plaza de Cesar Chavez downtown. But the real outdoor activity in Willow Glen is the town itself. Walking Lincoln Avenue, sitting outside at Pizza Antica, the farmer's market on Saturday, the Christmas tree lighting during the holidays. It's more social, it's more urban, it's less wilderness. They both work, they just attract different people. So who picks what? Here's how I'd break it down. You pick Almaden if you want more house, more yard for the same amount of money. You want a newer home that doesn't need major work. You want trails out your back door. You want a quiet street and cul-de-sac. You're okay driving to the action. You pick Willow Glen if you want to live in a real town. You love older homes with character and you're willing to invest in them. You want to walk to coffee, dinner, or drinks. You want downtown San Jose in your backyard. You're trading that square footage for location. Same price, different lives. Both are right answers for the right person. The real reason people pick one over the other comes down to this. Almaden sells the home. Willow Glen sells the neighborhood. Different products, same price tag. If you're trying to figure out which one fits you, that's literally what I do every week. So call or text me 408-504-0385 or grab the buyer's guide linked in the description. It's just for buyers who are buying in Silicon Valley. So it's not a generic one. It's tailored for real buyers in our area. I'm Michael Rulfs with Coldwell Banker. See you guys on the next one.